Hello, hi, it's Henry the Computer Guy, and you welcome to our lesson number 25. And in today's lesson, we are going to be looking at the measures taken to reduce the security threats we've been talking about. For example, the physical and the non-physical. So we are going to be looking at the measures we can actually take to reduce the security threats. So first of all, we are having the one which is backlog proofing. You want to prevent someone from accessing your building or your room, you have to use what we call backlog proofing. For example, put strong locks, and whenever you're done using the computer lab, you have to lock it. You can also put surveillance, or you can also put, let's say, someone to watch over that area. That is backlog proofing. Put a roof which is always stronger, such that you limit the unauthorized access to that room. We have another one which says that we can use strong passwords. For example, electronic, you have your computer, you can actually put a password to prevent unauthorized access to your documents or your files. We can use what we call the user account authentication. For example, if a computer is used by more than one person, you can create different accounts for different people, such that each and every person can use their own account. So if they are not authorized to use certain accounts, then provide them with a password or different passwords. Another one is user access control levels. For example, remember we talked about these levels, whereby some people can be allowed to, let's say, access certain accounts or certain levels, whereas others are not allowed to access different or other levels. So you're in a company, you're the general manager, you can allow some people to access certain accounts or certain computers, whereas others cannot access those computers. So you can always provide them with what we call the access control levels. Another one, you can use an antivirus software or anti-spyware to detect and remove the viruses, or the anti-spyware to remove the softwares that you cannot actually see with the eyes. For example, you can use Norton, MCFA, Bitdefender, Avira, Evigi, and other software that you can get over the internet. Then they are telling us that we can use what we call data encryption. Whenever you're sending data, you can change it in a form someone cannot understand or the third party cannot understand. And you have seen this one, for example, on your WhatsApp. They're always indicating for you that the messages you send are end-to-end encrypted or encryption. That means that they cannot be accessed by any other unauthorized personnel or third party on the way. Remember, when you're sending information, it is first of all encrypted. Then when it is taken to the other side of the device, it is decrypted or taken back to its original form. We continue. Then you can use or install or activate what we call firewall. A firewall can be a software or hardware element that can limit the unauthorized access to your computer. Whenever you're using your computer over network, for example, activate your firewall to prevent those unauthorized access to your computer network. And they're telling us we can also use what we call the biometric authentication. You want someone to access a building, you can either scan their fingerprint, their iris, their entire face, the hand geometry. So you can use what we call the biometric authentication. Remember, it is always from what we call bio and metric. Bio meaning life and metric meaning measurement. It measures the person's physical characteristics. That means that a person's fingerprint cannot be similar to another person's fingerprint. Even if you're brothers or sisters or twins, it is always different. So you can introduce what we call the biometric authentication. Use of possessed objects, e.g. electronic cards. For someone to access, let's say, a building, has to swipe the card, then is given access to the building. I told you earlier that whenever you go to some hotels, they'll give you those cards to access the hotel room that they have actually reserved for you. So you can also give your employers what we call the possessed objects. We continue. And here we have an activity which is 1.8, and it is concerning the ICT tools security threats and the measures to prevent them. So question 1 is telling us that take a walk around the school computer installation and identify some security and safety concerns. So you're going to look at your computer lab in the school, look at what is supposed to be done, what has been done, or what has not been done. So identify some of the security and safety concerns that you see there. So you're going to be helping me to try these ones in your free time. Then, number 2, they're telling us that assuming your school has just acquired new computers and these computers need protection in order to be used for a long period of time. And in groups, they're telling us that we are going to discuss security and safety measures to safeguard these computers in line with physical, electronic, document, and network security. So you're going to be looking into that in your groups. They are both new computers for the school. So you're going to look at how you can protect them through the physical, the electronic, the document, and the network security. So if you're new to this channel, please, I request you to subscribe to my channel, and also you can share the link to all your friends that might need this. Thank you for watching. It's been Henry the Computer Guy. See you in the next video. Bye bye. I sign out.